an accidental entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You are already running a full-blown company, renewable in Africa. For everyone that is connecting with us or will be watching this video, my guest tonight is actually Tiyou, who is a CEO and a founder of a company called Renewables in Africa. And we're having a conversation about him and his company. So how did you start building the passion? Because, from attending the interview, the conference, to, building the passion to
be honest,
educating yourself and building a company, that's a different,
Well, yeah, okay. It's you're going there step by step, right? So it's not as straightforward as that, as I mentioned. But to be honest, like I say, so that image really struck a chord with me, probably because I gotta let people understand that I grew up on the continent. I'm from Cameroon.
Okay.
I grew up there, and when I was there, obviously I could see that we needed some light, but I didn't realize.
And we still need light.
And we still need, but I didn't realize how bad it was actually.
Yeah.
It's when you get confronted and you get let's say the chance and the opportunity to travel to other places to see how things are, then you say, hang on a minute, there's something wrong there. And that image, that sort of gives you like a eager life. It's not even an eager life, it's a satellite view. Right. So once you get in the satellite view, you then understand that, okay, that's a global picture. And you see then compare with other places, like something wrong there, yeah? And then, but I know in the continent, we have so many problems. You got problems everywhere, but clearly we recognize that we have some sizable problem there. Yeah. We're very good. Sometimes we African to see the problem, complain about that, blame other people, and that's it. Whereas you're thinking, okay, you are actually complaining about what is that concretely that you do. If each of us doing a little something, clearly things will change. So, like I say, I really set myself that mission to go and help solve this problem. So, am I going to solve that by myself? Obviously not. Yeah, but I like to make sure that when my time, my journey into this planet comes to the end, I like to look back and say, I can honestly say that I have made a contribution and I've deployed all the effort that I could to make sure that I can plug this gap, both for the continent but also for the world actually, and you start digging into it, learning about that, and you really developing a passion. Like I say, I knew that's what I said. When people sometimes would see me, they would think that I've done a master in renewables. I would no. I come from a completely different industry. Like I say. So I was definitely an automotive engineer, working more on calibration and engines. So it was very different. I knew nothing about power. So I had to, there was a little, with hindsight, I can say, there were some skills that I developed in my previous career. For example, using engine, that is transferable. And the funny thing is, everything seems to be coming full circle now, because one of the few projects I was interested in when I was in automotive at the time was electric buses, actually. That was back in the day.
Everybody want to go electric, yeah?
I almost got exactly. So I may be lucky there. So it's almost like I was always going to end up this side, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
interesting story. And again, if you're connecting with us, my guest tonight is Tiyou, who is a CEO of a company called Renewables in Africa. So we're going to talk a little bit more about your company.